Awesome. Glad that you joined the stream. I'll be live, or I'll be on here in just a moment. Yeah, might as well go live now. Alright, so here we are. We've got another episode of Avoid Ralph Plays Games. Today we've got a brand new game just launched at 1. I just finished downloading it. Or 1 p.m. Eastern time. Anyway, so I just finished downloading it. And pretty excited for this one. So let's get this thing fired up and go from there. Yeah. Yeah, good times, good times. Oh, capture my screen. Auto. There we go. Ooh, yeah. I can play that game now.
Had to be patient.
Yeah. Came out at 1.
Chill out.
Yeah, I had to chill. How is everybody doing today? Or how are you doing today? Let me see. This thing pulled up on Facebook. Am I not live on Facebook? Yeah, I'm live. Okay, here we go. No, that's a spotlight. Well, everyone. Just for the people that are gonna watch the video back, you know, I anticipate that there'll be all kinds. Oh, nice. I've been waiting for this one. They announced it a long time ago, or it seems like, and it's finally here. 2 a.m. there. Oh my. Yeah, I keep forgetting. That's, you guys are 12 hours ahead of me. Oh, I love snake. What kind of snake? Well, at least Frosty, you don't have a. There's no shortage of people to watch for this game. That's for sure. Just came out today at 1. Well, 1 Eastern. Common wolf snake. 2 feet long. Nice. The only one I've had a ball python. That's the only experience I've had with snakes, but I like those ball pythons a lot. They're nice social snake. But I don't have one anymore. We have too many animals,
How can
so.
something as beautiful as this be dying?
And my wife's not too fond of them.
Plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them. Or
Yeah, we
bring
have
them
some
all
cats that
down.
our granddaughter's allergic
This
to
is
that
a
I think we have to
story with an
rehome.
unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual.
I'm playing this on PC. I know it came out on PlayStation and Xbox as well, I believe. But I decided to go with the PC version.
Welcome to BIOMUTANT.
Playing with an Xbox controller though. Invert.
You gotta find homes.
Yeah. I go stream elements peddling my merch. Pro Noob Professional. I'd probably have a dog too. Yeah, I have a 10-week-old puppy as well, and a little Chihuahua mix. We have 3 cats that we need to rehome, but the dogs I think are okay. This game is about post-apocalyptic type stuff. I don't know. It's supposed to be a combination of Fable. It's an open world type deal. Fable, Zelda, like a mixture of different games. But we gotta save somebody, I'm sure. Save the world, probably.
Encode your DNA.
But it's an open world RPG. So this one would be mostly for, looks like, techniques or skills. Hey Def, how's it going? Thanks for the lurk. Yeah, I'm excited to play this game. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Yep, it's an RPG. Thanks for the share, Cheryl and Rosh. Gerald. For some reason my alert box doesn't pop it up on my sound, but that's okay. I'm gonna go with one of these guys. Shout out! Shout out! Can we get a shout out to Cheryl? Yeah! Woo! Let me get some air horn action in here. Soundboard. Bump, bump, bump. And then how about, what else do we want? Yeah, very nice.
Wow, it's very nice.
Very nice. Very nice to have you in the room. Very nice. Thanks. I have it on my stream deck. Thanks. Stream is leveling up, that's for sure. We're making improvements slowly but surely. I'm gonna go ahead and use this FIP guy because he seems to be good with, I think it was the mental stuff.
Define your genetic structure.
So we want to make him more intellectual with some agility, I think. That looks pretty good, probably. Yeah, I've got crickets for when the stream or when the chat's dead, so I can liven it up for myself. I like the air horn though. Okay, let me continue.
Genetic resilience.
Genetics. What does this do? Choose my resistances. Yeah, definitely. It makes things a little interesting. Makes things fun. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna make a couple different soundboards and put them in folders on the stream deck. Yeah, it should be loud in here. Hey, there's a lot of activity in here. It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna leave my resistances, I think, close to the middle. Yeah, right in the middle, just cause.
Choose your fur style.
Customize my fur. Ooh. I like that.
Pick your main
That looks
color.
good. Primary color. I don't know. What color do we want? I like orange. How I came up with my stream name? Avoid Ralph.
Because you return.
Well, yeah, it's kind of interesting. There was a time that I used to drink a lot of alcohol, and well, when you drink too much alcohol, you vomit, or you can vomit, of course. So in the U.S., the slang for vomiting is called Ralphing. So I would remind myself to drink within my limits so that I could avoid Ralphing. So I don't know. That's the genesis of my name, Avoid Ralph. Sad as it may sound, but I thought it was a funny name anyway. I liked it, and it kind of stuck. So it was better than my other name, which was Shielded Herpes. So that one was based off of a Destiny 2 thing, joke. But now we're Avoid Ralph, so that's all that matters.
Choose your detail color.
Choose secondary fur color. Ooh. That could be blue. I want to be bluish. Nah, I don't like that.
Pick a class.
Mercenary, Psi Freak. I want to be a Psi Freak. Okay, mercenaries, trained swordsman, mastered the art of the blade. Okay, that sounds fun. No, my name's actually Aaron. But I go by Ralph. Oh, I just changed it. I figured if I was gonna start streaming more, that it would be better to have a more appropriate name for for the audience that I would get. Not that there was anything wrong with it. It was kind of a funny name, because I don't know, it was funny. Deadeye is a tricky, skillful rogue who's chosen a life outside law and society values. Commando is trained operative, elite special operations force. Commanders are used working in smaller teams. Psi Freaks are experimented with psionic powers and mutations, usually outcast on the fringe of society. That sounds good. Saboteur is a cunning, skilled explorer, trained to operate covertly, both suburbs and wilderness. Sentinel, yeah. Protect a house.
Deadeye, mercenary.
Well, in Destiny, in Destiny 2, where I came up with shielded herpes, there was in some of the raids, or not the raids, the strikes or whatever, just some of the monsters were called harpies, and then they had some that were really tough that had shields, and some of my team members or whatever used to call them herpes, and the ones with shields were shielded herpes. I called them shielded herpes, and that's where shielded herpes came from. But it worked out it was pretty funny. I used that for a couple years. Alright, we're gonna go with Psi Freak. Let's get going here. Ready to start.
Good. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
So I have to make a choice here.
It's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Color me light blue. I'm dark as red, and freedom and loyalty.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo
Hey, Dark Light.
And consequence of your actions as
Were you on
move
this?
forward.
How'd the stream go with Cal?
Seems
Get it,
more
I'm
like
bright.
You're being light-headed, if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
How long were you on for?
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
in your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the
Yeah.
strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress.
Oh
And as soon
my.
as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
That's a lot of eyeball strain. $19. Oh, I gotta change that. I guess that didn't stick. Maybe I don't like it inverted in this one.
Right is always right.
Oh, look at me, I can kick and... Wah, 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 wah. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, I need to get batteries. I have batteries. I've got some Teenage Engineering Pocket Operator synthesizers. Well, and one's got Street Fighter sounds on it. So I'm pretty big fan of Street Fighter. Let me turn that back on. I guess I liked it better this way.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind.
Oh,
A
what is
reminder
that?
that we're at the
little
mercy of
thing.
nature and the one that preys on others.
Meat eater's meat. Yeah, let's get some meat. Oh, let me run.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
You gonna eat it or what? Whoops. Nice. Whoop. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Parry, parry. Viper bite, nice. Dodge melee. Come on now. Rabbit's Fury. Oh, take that. Snap. Snap, snap, snap.
This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Escape the predator, okay. Run, 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 run. Whew, that was close. Biomutant. Here we go. Does that look like super bright on the stream?
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Let's go settings, video, vertical sync. Alright, I guess we're good. Oh, I needed to look at aim. That's what I was trying to do. Settings, controls, invert vertical on. There we go. Oops. Defeated already. My goodness, that was smart. Okay, get away from that thing before it blows up this time. Jeez. Jeez. Already, yep. I'm pretty good at everything I play, as you can tell. How does it feel to watch the best mediocre streamer on Facebook?
The only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days
I'm
began.
the best
and
mediocre.
The tree of life started to die.
Move target towards enemy to target them. Okay. Aim the camera to target them with ranged attacks. Okay. Reload, press right bumper. Use an ability. Press the button, it's bound to. Okay. Throw a sparkling ball of Chi energy. Damages an enemy it hits. Now, I always die in places that most people tend to not. But who knows, I could have got an achievement for that, but I didn't. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been having issues with the audio from my PlayStation 5 trying to stream it again, so that's the only reason I haven't. But I'm pretty sure I got that figured out.
Charge 'em.
Yeah, take some of that. I only have one.
Sparked.
I play the I do play Call of Duty, but I've been playing Cold War, the new one there. I haven't been playing Warzone. I should start getting into that. What do I do with this guy? Nothing. He's just dead. Nice. XP. Save. Open the door. I haven't really played, I don't play too many mobile games just because of I have really bad carpal tunnel syndrome. And it hurts I had surgery on my hands, but it still hurts it cramps up my hands and stuff too much to play on mobile. For any amount of time, anyway. I was checking out that Mobile Legends the other day. That was pretty cool. That's a pretty cool game. So what is this? Equip. Weapon add-on to attach special effect add-on selected through consumable menu. Well, it's equipped, I guess. Do I have a map? Yeah. Pew pew broker. Look at that. That's funny. I'm a musician as well, and I play bass guitar, so I think that had a lot to do with it as well. So plus I did a lot of computer stuff for my job. But it's no fun. It's certainly makes things a challenge sometimes. I had to have surgery on my elbow as well. I don't know if you can see that, but health regen. Health doesn't automatically regenerate. You have to use consumables. Okay. Health regen. Take all. Yeah, it's very common. I didn't know it was common amongst dentists, though. That's interesting to learn. I guess it makes sense.
Sludges everywhere. To most,
The tools that they use.
death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Yeah, it's better than it was. I can at least play like games with a controller and stuff again. But there was a while I couldn't do any of it. I switched from bass guitar to synthesizers. Those were easier on my hands somewhat. Let's chuck some of these things. Yeah, hand that to
You've already
you.
drained yourself.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I couldn't hold, like if I was picking up a glass or something, I'd just drop it.
Nice shot.
Couldn't cook, couldn't do anything, really. So the surgery, yes, it didn't improve as much as I was hoping, but it's quite a dramatic improvement. Oh, awesome. That's pretty cool. Well, congratulations on that.
Might not need that now, but you will later.
Oh, of course I'll need that later. That's probably bad to go in. Oh, you're welcome. It's a lot of work that you're putting in there. Alright, how do I target? Just run at him? I guess it targets automatically. When you jump and shoot, he jumps to the side. That's funny. That's pretty cool. This guy's tough.
Try again when you have some key energy.
Oh, key energy. That's what I need. I need key energy. Take that, Rockaboom. Ba-ba! That calls for one of these. That's Leroy Jenkins right there. We took down a tough guy. We got dandy candy from it.
Guess you still want more than that.
So health does regen when you're not in battle, it looks like. Yeah, basically. Let me pull up the Steam. Let me pull up Steam, see what it says, the description. Excuse me. Sorry for that. This is what the description is on Steam. It says Biomutant is an open world post-apocalyptic kung fu fable RPG with a unique martial arts styled combat system allowing you to mix melee shooting and mutant ability chain. Let's see. The plague is ruining the land and the tree of life is bleeding death from its roots. The tribes stand divided. Explore a world in turmoil and define its fate. You will be its savior or lead it to an even darker Will you be its savior or lead it to an even darker destiny? So basically we gotta save the world. The tree of life is bleeding death from its roots. The tribes are all divided, so typical. Just like real life. Kung Fu, yeah. How do I get over here? Don't. This way, nothing. That way, nothing. Yep, saving the world. Shielder. Some enemies carry shields, large shields even. Need to break the shield with melee attacks. Okay, so break the shield first.
Blasting everything to bits.
Dude get a little shocked. Whoa. Excuse me. Oh man. Yeah, keep an eye on my ammo. Apparently. Oh yeah, nuked him. Upgrade points. Level up, yeah. Brum, 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 brum. That calls for one of these. Defeating enemies. Good, good. Increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Pick which attribute you want to increase from the list. Okay. I would like more key energy. They may. I don't see any yet, but as the game goes on, they may introduce that. I don't know. Ten intellect. Yeah, look at me. Ranged combat. I like ranged combat. 3x. Finish your melee chain by fan firing your gun. BX right trigger. Okay. Let's see what this does over here. Close combat. Unarmed. Unspeakable hand. Oh, might as well get this one. XXY, that's probably pretty important one to have. Once you have more upgrade points, remember to spend them on perks and special attacks in the Wung Fu and perk menus. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of customization for your perks in this game, or a lot of choices anyway. Gear, new gear. Section, you can change equipment and weapons. Okay. Circle icons represent a part of the body that can be geared up with equipment found or bought from vendors. Your favorites can be saved in the outfits menu. Alright, thank you for stopping in. I certainly do appreciate all the support. Have a great evening. And thank you very much. Again. Consumables. I got some health be heals. Health be full. Death be gone. Something like that. Inventory. What's the new inventory? I only have one consumable. Oh, dandy candy. I've got dandy candy. Health patch. Map. Let's see what's new. Sweet.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
You got a crowbar, claw bar, old world claw bar. Pick up. Oh, nice. I didn't realize that little dude was following me. That's pretty sweet. Boom, 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 boom.
Stop fighting!
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
I did it that time. What's that?
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Kaboom!
Bio points, what do those do? Unspeakable hand. Points used to unlock mutations. You collect bile blobs by defeating Morks and finding containers at various places in the world. You can use bio blobs to unlock special powers. Ooh. Moth mouth. Vile bile. Nasty. Oh, hold on. I got a phone call here. I gotta take. Be just a moment. I gotta put something in my calendar. Gotta put an appointment in my calendar. Okay, here we go. High powers. Cannot afford. Moth mouth.
You have an odd feeling.
Vile bile. Nasty. Oh, we'll throw that on B. Climb the chain. What chain? I don't see any chain. We don't need no stinking chain. Mine. There it
Grab
is.
on tight.
Boom, 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 boom. Exit the room. Why? Why?
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late?
Probably.
It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Well, there. Oh. Oh, great. Well,
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations.
okay,
in their
bizarre
offspring.
mutations.
It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Nice. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder if I can change my... Okay. So now, let's open this door. These are running.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never
Pew
a good
pew,
thing.
pew pew.
It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Oh,
It's
now we
going
get to
take a
play
bit
with
of
electricity.
puzzling to short circuit the door.
Well,
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
oh, I did that wrong.
Let's try that again. There you go.
There you go. You did it. You done did it now. Biomutant. Biomutant. Out of date. Counter. This
The
is
wheeled
done.
one is outnumbered. You'd better
Whoa.
help him out.
Let me counter you. Kapow! Kung Pao!
Shocking!
Take that in your face.
That paid off.
Hey, leave the old man alone.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one.
Is he wearing a pumpkin for a helmet? Pumpkin for a helmet?
Muk bebo koibe okorfabe.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Poyubut pai ketawa tolu keta. Ya wawanwe.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Kabobe farhi.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then. The night everything changed.
Poyubut pai ketawa yowotulua.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Ewe bobuye.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Falu alu hero tulua ba vulua.
The child
Child could have been anyone.
Maotoliawahu falu alu hero.
It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma.
Maotoliawahu tuwahu.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Lodulu bayo koyetu koweboy.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back. But he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the Unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the Blight. The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world.
Well, now.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived.
Nobody.
He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Nope. I don't remember. Way back in the long ago. Oh yeah, I can't go that way.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
Boom, 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 boom.
You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here fueling its source of life. Magic? He claims it's just the force of life, the existence of energy, powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Okay, I'm gonna go see glitter grass. Do you have anything different to say?
You must find the glitter. You found one. You should be proud. They don't
come out
for
for everyone.
The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree.
You'll need a net.
You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle.
Alright.
The Nono are sensitive beings. And
Thanks for stopping in. Or thanks for the lurk. And thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good time. People outside my window, just, I don't know what they're doing.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come, so countless, he'd say. One day...
Whoops.
But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
The inosculated Pensai. Merge with the Nono tree. Okay. Say so. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I've got to go get my son. I'll be back in like 15 minutes or so. I'm just going to put it on the Be Right Back screen, let my song play a few times.
With your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt.
But
From this
I don't want
day
to stop
on,
the stream.
He'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
Alright, I will be back shortly.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says...
Alright, be right back. Or be back shortly. I guess we're back a little early. Didn't have to go. My wife went. So.
Station. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West. Preparing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the northwest route. Nocco has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the east route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
He's counting on your support. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Porky Puff? What's a Porky Puff?
He claims names have power, so he gave them these names to weaken them. For him, the Porky Puff is particularly personal. It was that carnivorous beast that took his leg. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Boom, 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 boom. I got a rod net. A rod net. A rod net. Rarity is abnormal. Oh. Well, how's that? What do I do with this rod net? New main quest, Fate of the World. Okay. New main quest, Fate of the World. What's this guy have to say, I wonder? Ha-ba!
You're getting the hang of it.
Open that door. Pry that door open. Use that pry bar.
The roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Flex those arms.
Oh, I am. Don't you worry. These arms are made for flexing. These pipes.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without
The
help,
Tree of Life
it
is
can't
dying. Its
endure
days
the
are numbered.
environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
BIOMUTANT. How many times are they gonna bring up the title screen?
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Darberg, Mark, Daniel, Windberg, no relation. Martin, something. So far, so good. The taking some use to getting the battle systems taking some getting used to. Sorry, that Gorilla Glue. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it looks pretty cool aesthetically. Post-apocalyptic world. Got some kung fu moves. Whoa! Boy, my stream's taking a
Must be the world eater
turd
that
right
chewed
now.
off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The world eaters have made their marks on our world over time.
Get the new video card tomorrow, though. Supposed to, anyway. That should help out.
That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Yeah, I was taking a hit hard. Oh, just a 3060. That's all I could get my hands on for now.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
I didn't want to spend the ridiculous amount of money they want for a 3070. I got it just above MSRP, so like 50 bucks above, so it's not too bad. Yeah, good card for the money. Yeah, it's what I really want. I want to get a different one, but the 2060 is, it's kind of, yeah. Yeah, I just picked up an Asus, I forget what it is, VG248 or something like that. It's got 165 hertz refresh rate. So I kind of want something for that. No, 50 bucks above is pretty good. That's kind of my limit on these crazy things. I got my son a Xbox Series S the other day for stock for regular price through Sam's Club, so that was pretty cool. The Asus VG248. It's nothing really super fancy or anything. It's a good monitor for the price.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's better than what I had.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
I'm driving 3 monitors right now with that 2060. And I have a Ryzen 7.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
So the 3060 should be a little better than the 2060. I'm looking forward to some tests. Sure, I'll help this guy. Let me help you.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Oh, I thought there was something behind me on my screen. I was looking over at my
That's a spark of light in you!
my stream preview, and I saw this like fluffy thing behind me. I thought it was like, yeah, never mind.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Yeah, BenQ's pretty nice. My brother uses those for video editing and whatnot. He does most of the video stuff. I do the audio. Well, he does audio too, but I do most of the like sound tracking stuff. But he's the video man. Yeah, BenQ, those are nice. I got one of those when I bought a Mac G5 back in 2000 and I don't know, 2003 maybe. And I bought a BenQ monitor at the same time. The thing was supposed to be like $546 at CompUSA. And I ended up getting it, they rang it in for $46. So I got the monitor for a really good deal that day. Ooh, a side point. Oh, that was a cool little transition effect.
There's out of date again.
Nice.
You must have missed something important. Out of date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters.
Yeah, I love that thing. That was an awesome computer.
There are 2 nearby.
Spent a lot of money on it back then.
The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Yeah, it was CompUSA in Denver in the early 2000s.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jackney
Man, I
tribe
used to love
only
that
ever
store,
had one
though.
conviction, to bring
Except for their
balance to the
restocking
world by
fees. That
wiping
was
out the weak. They
crazy.
believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the world eaters bring down the tree of life.
Yeah.
But siding with Jackney isn't
Yeah.
necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
My brother's looking at the new
Out of date
Mac
someone
Pro.
needs to break the stalemate
That thing
and
is
shift the balance of
ridiculously
power to
expensive
either
now.
Jackney's
I mean, it was
or
expensive
Myriad's
back then,
side.
but now it's like, it's just crazy expensive.
He believes the tribe Sifu,
But they're awesome.
will listen to you and expect
There's
you
a
to
reason
pay
there's
at
so
least
much money.
one of them a visit and play your part.
Yeah, I built him a PC. That's what he was looking at the Mac Pro. He didn't buy one. I built him a PC.
But they've been forced to focus on their
Built him a monster actually for a fraction of the cost.
Out of date will be waiting for you beneath the tree of life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless,
I
you'll
built
meet
him-
again
I built
once
him an
you've played
awesome
your
PC.
part in the tribe war and the situation with the world eaters.
Well, it was awesome 3 years ago. It's still pretty awesome now. He just needs to upgrade the video card. He has 1080 in it. Well, titanium, 1080 titanium. Might see if he wants this 2060. His 1080 is probably better than the 2060. You do like video production or something? Yeah, that's what I was figuring. Yeah, I like the Ryzen processors. I want to get a 9, but you know, can't have everything. Okay, talk to the Jackney or Myriad Sifu. Another world. Well, who do I want to talk to? Yeah, my brother does political work, political videos and whatnot. We're starting to do more personal stuff now, though. I didn't participate in that political rubbish. I don't get involved in that. So much craziness with it. I couldn't deal with it. How do I place a waypoint? Oh, X.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
That's pretty sweet, though. Documentaries. I'd like to get into doing documentaries.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
That's a good one.
Spiked. You don't have the key energy for that.
Yeah. That's the thing. Nobody wants to have a legitimate conversation anymore. It's either you gotta believe what they're saying or people are violent about it now. I mean, it's craziness. I like discussing different viewpoints.
Took care of it.
What are you shooting at?
Lit.
Good money in that politics business and the what he's doing. Well, I guess those are good guys.
They've destroyed this area,
Well,
muddied up what
can
needs
be,
to
I guess.
mucked,
I don't know.
as
I
if
don't
it
know all the
wasn't bad
details.
enough before the tri-war began.
Yeah, that's no fun. Not everybody has to believe the same thing. We're all individuals. Energy region, pick up. Yes, we sure are.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem.
Uh-oh, am I part of the solution or part of the problem?
Let's see.
Texties. Holy catfish, just cost my son $55 to fill his tank. Gas going up or something? Hmm. Yeah. Well, this game's making me be part of the solution or part of the problem, so I don't know which one I'm gonna be. Okay, so signposts allow you to fast travel. I can open the map anytime by pressing this button. Well, fancy. This is real fancy. Fancy if I've ever seen fancy. I don't need to place a waypoint, do I? I already placed one. Let me in. I need to see you.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Sifu will want to see me, okay?
Says
I've
the
got a
Sifu
bag.
decides who the Sifu wants to see, but is willing to let you give it a try.
Got a bag.
Zata is muy dotloho. Kariesne stace. Paro
The Jagni tribe wants to become
Yeah, I haven't put gas in my car in a while.
importantly,
I trained it to run on fumes
they want
only
to
now.
vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through
Gas
the crack
prices
in
are
Bunker
up from last
101
month.
proceeded.
Yeah, still starting to drop. Or starting to drop. I put gas in my car once a month. I don't go anywhere. Just to appointments, and that's about it. I gotta get a COVID test on June 1st because I'm having surgery on the 4th. So they're making me have a COVID test beforehand for some reason. And then after the test, I have to quarantine myself. I can only be in contact with those that live in my household. So I won't be able to see my daughter or my granddaughter for a few days, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stab my brain, take some brain sample. Yeah. And it's in the morning too. I have to be there at like 8:30. Too early for that kind of stuff.
The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself.
I'm pretty excited that my video
He
card will be here
understands
before
we
my
need to
surgery. I
lose
was worried that it wouldn't
to
be.
find ourselves. But he's glad
Then I'd have to
he
try to
chose
talk
come
my
here.
wife or my son through installing it.
There's something about your spirit
Not that it's
sparks
hard, but
memories
if
of
you don't know what
as
you're,
a
if
kidling.
neither,
He can
neither one of
still
them know what
sense
they're
you're
doing, so
kind-hearted.
they'd be like, "What?"
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
My Muma?
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based
My
on
Muma.
unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Oh, you'll get one
Says
sometime.
there is some darkness in the best of us, even
Yeah,
in
they're
you,
impossible.
and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life.
Yeah. Well, I hope you get one soon. I didn't have the money for one of those right now, that's for sure. I'd like to snag one of those. But even at regular price, I can't afford that one right now. I spent too much money on other stuff. That I need my roof fixed. I've got some insurance money from it, but it's not enough to even cover the roof, let alone the damage that's inside from the storm. But my insurance company, I don't know. I'm not too happy with them. I don't want to embrace darkness.
He had a feeling you'd say that. You're not sinister enough to be a Jagni. That big heart of yours makes you weak. He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival.
He'll give you an uh-oh. Well, yes, I'm your rival then.
Then so be it. He wants you to know that they'll show no mercy at the end of this war, and offers you a last chance.
Yeah, it's hard. It's impossible to find a house right now.
You've picked the wrong side.
My daughter and her friend, or boyfriend, or whatever, he was buying a house, or they just bought a house. And every house they put in offers that. They'd be under contract, and then somebody would come in from out of state, offer cash or Bitcoin or something like that. So it took them forever. They'd had to pay like $50,000 over asking cost to get the house. I'm debating whether or not to sell my house and just get an RV right now. I made some bank off my house, probably. Yeah, as soon as something goes for sale right up here now, it doesn't last long. Yeah, can be rough, but it's gonna be just me and the wife pretty much. And we don't need a lot of space. We probably won't do it yet. It's just something that we were thinking of, dreaming. We're sick of the winter time, so we'd like to travel south for the winter and stuff. South, southwest, somewhere. And with that, seek protection at Myriad Stone Fort before words get out that you've chosen not to side with them. Okay.
It was built on the back of many, including us, and claimed by Myriad when the construction was abandoned after the attack on the old village. It was your Mooma's vision for a new home for us all. It's time to say goodbye for now. And if it's not the kind of goodbye,
well, when we moved into our house, when we bought the house, oh, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago, there was all kinds of stuff to walk to and do, but now everything's been closed. There's no more restaurants around us. Well, there's an Applebee's, I guess, but that's about it. Oh, nice. My wife's getting some stuff to do, ice cream sundaes tonight. Yeah, it's not. I don't count it. I don't go there. Hold on, they're asking me about ice cream. Should I get peanut butter cup? Yeah, sold in less than 2 days. Yeah, it's crazy. Everybody's moving out of the cities. Leaving the cities. Or works for Google or something. Peanut butter cup. Yep. Chocolate chip cookie dough. That's pretty good. Peanut butter cup, yeah. There's something about chocolate ice cream with peanut butter in it that's just, it's awesome. Okay, seek protection with Myriad. I better run out of here. Jeez. What's this? Ooh, treasure. I got health. Oh, my Tobii eye tracker will be here. It's looking like June 1st. So I canceled the one from Amazon since they screwed it up 3 times now. And I just bought it from Tobii with one of the with NeoFox's coupon code. Alright, so that was them. Shipping company for that. Take all. Boy, my computer's not liking this. I might need to adjust some graphical detail. Yeah, stream's taking a hit. I think I'm using NVIDIA encoding. I should probably use CPU since I'm using my GPU. Yeah, only 15% CPU processing is being used right now. I have all kinds of CPU processing to spare. Let's see. Yeah, I'd have to restart. I was just checking. But I'll probably stop this stream pretty soon anyway, and stream it again later once I get that figured out. Because this is kind of, that's not watchable. I think I have a 3950 in mine. or whatever it is. I want one of the 5000 series. That's what I want. Yeah, let me check my bit rate. Skip frames, 26%. Stream quality is good. Good in my butt. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wait. This one I have is fairly new. So I'm gonna wait for until the new ones are readily available. Or until the new ones are available. Readily, anyway. Yeah, so I'll have to change that. And now it says my stream is fine. It doesn't look fine to me. No, it's not. Anytime I play the game, yeah. Alright. It looks like it's just terrible on my end. Level up. I'll go with some vitality. Blaze. Blink. That looks fun. Yeah, I'll make sure to switch that though after I do stop this stream to CPU because I've got a lot to spare. Mutations, biogenetics. Did I not have another one of those? No, so I just had this psi power upgrade. Okay. Somewhat light. Upgrade points. Ooh, dual wield guns. Nice. So ranged weapon. So what's new? Whip spark gloves. I don't have anything new. Thought I did. Oh, come on.
Holy shit.
You alright?
The screen door just slammed behind me. Stupid wind.
Windy? Ooh, polar pop.
Yeah, most of the ice melted while we were in Shaw.
Thank you.
I gotta go help him. I'm coming. That wind is like slamming that door.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way
Friends
you'll
or
know.
foe? We do not know. We should head up there, though, he says. Fast travel. What you doing?
Let's see.
You just peed on it? Yeah, he just peed on that. Guess I didn't notice that the first time.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance.
Special thinking about you.
Nice. Maraschino cherries to go with on the Sundays tonight.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
I don't know if I'll be able to afford having my car with these guys.
Says their door is always open for anyone willing to join their cause.
Sibi? Lapvanen aginkanman. Keratna fal hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future.
denken alvesse Anne, gellen denken of Woodnea.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. You need to take the struggle to the enemy, or the enemy will bring it to you. When survival is threatened, there's no other option left but war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll
Looks like I
regret
gotta
not
take
being
control
on
of
their
some
side.
spots here.
The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Oh.
You both have gentle
I think it will.
minds, so they want
Pretty
to
sure it
wage
will.
a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again.
Oh, share land again. Yeah, share land again.
Bring my car and see if I'm leaving.
Yep. Challenge to
They pass the
unite.
point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is
I guess I didn't set up
understanding
cam
of the
disable. I
greater
usually
good
like to
and
turn off my
establishing a
camera
code of
during
honor.
cutscenes.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
What is this family you speak of?
He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost.
Yeah, I don't even spend that much.
Exit the Myriad Fort. Okay. Well, let me see if
You
what
have
else you
things
gotta
to
say.
do, places to go to.
What do I do? What do I have to do again?
It's time for you to
Revisit the past. Oh, okay.
What do you just kind of change it?
Hmm.
Oh.
No, I'm just running on all fours. See, I'm a little animal.
Oh.
It's like Fable and
No, I think I've seen.
Kung Fu.
Yeah. What is it?
BIOMUTANT. Yeah. Pretty fun so far.
Can't understand why you don't just give up on helping things.
So far.
2 days and Dying Light has big news.
Well, I sent you a text there. Did you see that? There's gonna be like a live stream from Dying Light 2.
Oh, yeah. I saw that they're doing a live stream.
Oh, that's what it
I
was.
saw your text.
Yeah. It's Twitter.
I don't have an account with them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because Google. Can't understand why I don't just give up on helping things. I'm out of here.
Didn't have much else to say, so no problem.
Open.
Says the tree of life reflects the says you should take care.
Pass through the cave.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Didn't have much else to say, so no problem.
No problem. I've got to go through some cave now.
Oh,
Yep.
Amber. Okay, well, but you get different.
Yeah.
What's this on?
PC. You can get it on Kingwin.
What?
Kingwin for less than retail.
Not how you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't got money for it right now. First person I follow, or gives you the suggestions for to follow on Twitter, the only person I followed on their suggestions was Elon Musk.
Yeah, I think I followed him too.
This week.
This area was beautiful before the trial war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
War zone.
I saw one of their comments on there was an actual release. Well, they did give an actual.
Yeah.
Didn't want giving her a date. The paint company.
Yeah.
That crackdown.
I need to switch my encoder to see how it's running like junk over there.
I should be. I'm in the stream, like watching that.
But it does it sporadically. But I can't do it while I'm streaming, so I have to stop my stream to do it. Which I'm probably gonna do because that's pretty bad. Yeah. That is pretty bad still. Oh, I can swim.
Yeah, but have you seen anything on the new C63? I think it's gonna be pretty insane for like a temporary, like 5 or 10 seconds or whatever with the electric motors. They'll be able to have an output of like 684.
Huh.
Just, like, use that for accelerate. Out of a 4-cylinder.
Oops.
But like regularly, it makes like 500. Anyway.
My review of the game so far. Well, it's pretty good so far. I like the visuals, the storyline. You know, it's like Fable. You choose to be light or dark. Your actions have consequence. Could be a little slow. It's a little slow starting off, but that's okay. Gotta take time to learn the mechanics of the game. There's a lot of stuff to it. But overall, I'm very excited for it, and look forward to playing more of it. And hopefully I can get this stupid encoder thing switched over. Well, I know I can get it switched over, but hopefully that takes care of the problem. But I'm gonna stop the stream for now, and I'll be back on streaming it more later in a little while. Gotta take care of some stuff. Plus, my son just got home, so I wanna go chit chat. But yeah, thanks for stopping on the stream. Awesome, Def. Thank you so much for the support as always. Appreciate you, buddy. And have a good time until then. We'll be back. See you later. Whoops, no, that's not the right one. This is the one I want. There we go. Can't even hit the right button. Alright, see you later.